chemistry. Oh, change of scenery. Today we're going to be doing something kind of interesting. We're making plastic out of milk, because that's something you can do. So first you're going to take 10 ounces of milk. Yep, 10 ounces of milk. And you're just going to heat it over your stove. Parent supervision. So while that's heating, you're going to take some vinegar, a tablespoon to be exact, and just plop it in the milk. And stir just to get the vinegar nice and mixed in. And now you wait for it to heat up, but don't let it boil. Once you can see things forming in your milk, that means it's time to ladle it into a jar. And you can have cheesecloth over the jar, and that's going to catch the stuff. I know, so sciencey, my vocabulary. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Yum. Delicious.
What is it?
It's stuff, clearly. Yep. I don't know. So the stuff is actually called casein, but you can refer to it as stuff. No one's going to blame you. Ugh. Aaron, the internet can hear you. Oh. Yeah. And then you're just going to let that soak through for a bit. I'm just helping it through here, and it's going great. Next, we're going to make a little plastic mold.
Oh, goody.
I know, right? And we'll talk about that in just a sec. Now you're going to take the stuff and plop it on here. Isn't that gorgeous? Totally. Sexy. That is lovely. Okay, so now that it's all straightened out, we are going to design our mold. They recommend, by they I mean the book I stole this experiment from, they recommend, cookie cutters or whatever, but who need those when you've got a pumpkin-y thing? And I'm going to make a Star Trek insignia because, I mean, what's the point of making plastic if you're not going to make a Star Trek insignia? Honestly. There, that totally worked in every respect. When it hardens, I'll have a nice little Star Trek insignia to, I don't know, whatever you're supposed to do with these things. And then there's some leftovers that I might use for something else. My mom wants me to make a heart. Some polymers, such as wool and cotton, occur naturally, but plastic and the vast majority of other polymers are man-made. They are actually long chains of smaller molecules called monomers, altered slightly and repeated many times. Polythene, for example, is a chain of 50,000 molecules of a simple hydrocarbon, ethane. Yes, you. These long molecules get tangled up like spaghetti. It is the way they are tangled together that gives plastic its strength. If the strands are held rigidly together, the result is a stiff plastic like formica. If the strands can slip over one another, the result is a bendable plastic, like polythene. Forcing the molecules through tiny holes lines them up to form a fiber, such as nylon. There are now thousands of plastic and polymers, and the new ones are being made all the time, for everything from sports clothes to spacecraft. One day, many experts believe plastics may be made that are strong enough for bridges or clear enough for windows. Even car engines may soon be plastic. That doesn't sound good. All right, story time's over.